let me just say, last night's sexual engagement was the most sexual I think I've ever felt in my life.
That's awesome.
I'm completely honest with the public at large. Why can't I be public with the girl who I'm trying to get close with?
That's right.
And it translates into the bedroom.
Of course it does.
If I'm turned on when she touches there, or if she feels comfortable doing the same.
But up until then, you had not been honest about your feelings about when people were doing things.
Yes, there was not any communication there. And the communication opens a whole new chapter.
Really? Are you role-playing and stuff, or are you just going to just...
This is date 4, Mother. We haven't even had sex.
This is wonderful growth.
And this relates to the topic I wanted to discuss today on the podcast, as we put out Facebook posts to say, what do you wish you had known about sex upon entering college?
Yes.
And my Facebook has been blowing up. Beautiful responses. Let me start with one from one of our listeners, Nils. There's not one sexual routine you can learn and be universally good at sex. Being a good partner is about having a conversation each time about what the other person likes and helping them discover what will work for them if they are new to sex. Ah, beautiful.
Women, at least when I was growing up, were shy about talking about what they wanted sexually. Men seem to be like, hey, go down on me, bitch. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not really... I don't even think that qualifies as talking. I'm telling you, you can get into discussion, and this might have happened last night, about the type of pressure that you want, the type of stroke, where you want the stroking to be. I mean, you could really get into the nitty-gritty of what causes pleasure. It's a conversation. It's a back and forth.
Conversation. Even if you're doing nonverbal communication, it shows that you care about the other person.
I would like to acknowledge it is very challenging to get to this place. We can move on to Sydney's comment. Realizing most 18-year-old boys don't know how vaginas work. I responded, realizing most 27-year-old boys still don't. And then someone else responded, I'm 52.
In other words, he has no clue either. Women don't even know. Most women don't even know what their vagina looks like. There's so many women that don't even know how to orgasm. They've never even had an orgasm. And waiting for some guy to give you an orgasm when you've never had it yourself is ridiculous. So that goes with both ways. If you want someone to know how to work a vagina, then you need to work your own vagina.
Sean said what he wished he had known before entering college was that the fact that it wasn't going to happen as often as I had been led to believe. You're thinking everyone in college is fucking like bunnies.
Yeah, Girls Gone Wild, all that kind of stuff on spring break.
Yeah, and then you feel shitty when you realize that you're not having sex that frequently. This one's from Austin. He wished he would have known that the idea of sex as play. I entered college feeling like sex was more of a set of milestones with a lot of pitfalls along the way. It'd be really great if you told all the young me's out there to think of it more like an improv scene. Don't go in with assumptions. Listen to your partner. Safety first. Your partner's idea is always better than yours because the best players make their partners look good. Have fun. And if something isn't fun, stop and do something else.
This Austin, I don't know who he is, but I got chills up and down my spine, up and down my arm. I mean, it was spring break. I don't remember. I think it was my sophomore year. One of my friends says to me, do not come back a virgin. Can you imagine this? What kind of fucking pressure is that?
I felt a ton of pressure.
Pressure from me.
I felt pressure from you. I felt pressure from society. Yeah, that's a normal thing, to feel pressure from your mother to have sex. I really felt like I was going to be missing out on life if I didn't have sex. Like, I would just end up married and not having had made the most of my college time when I was free and could be having sex all the time. It just is not the case. There's so many emotions involved with sex, so much more complicated than just like, yeah, go out there and get laid.
I am very dead serious, and if anybody listens to anything I have to say, ever, this is the most important lesson. Listen up, women. Never fake an orgasm. If you fake an orgasm, he's going to think, oh, if I touch this button, this button, this button, she's going to have an orgasm. And she's faking it. So that he'll go back and do that again. And again, she's going to either have to fake it or teach him something else.
What do you wish you would have known about sex upon entering college? Let us know your thoughts.
We love you all.